Woo! Hey guys, today I'm making it. We're gonna be making some kimchi pickle relish hot dogs. A nice little fun, fermented, funky zinger to add to the old hot dog. You know, in America, people eat like 17 trillion of these every summer. And today I'm gonna show you a fun way that I like to zhuzh it up a little. Make it nice, yum, 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 yum. Fermentation on the dog. It's a story as old as horses. Right? Hot dog! Well, let's just get into the ingredient shrine, all right? The Lord of Death is here. Everyone's here. Peggy keeps yelling at me for having too much stuff. She hates the ingredient shrine. Boo, I tell her, beat it, lady. Look how cool this stuff is. The fun little, like, you know, the little, like, what are they, Greek or whatever? You know, New York coffee cups, New York, New Jersey. I don't even know if they do them anymore. But anyway, I got this for Peggy and myself, and it's been over here for a little while. Classic hot dogs, right? I got them at the supermarket. Sugis. People love them. I found out about them when I moved to where I'm at now. Where are these guys from? Oh, Rhode Island. Cranston, Rhode Island. These little buttery, little like potato brioche looking buns, little bingos. We got some pickles, wild card here, delicious, full sours. You know, sometimes full sours are real soggy. Boy, not those. Yeah. We got some parsley and some cilantro, just a little bit there. I got a lemon. We have a king trumpet mushroom. Nice little addition. A little weird. Not sure if it's a good idea yet, but we're gonna do it anyway. A couple scallions. All right, I'm only gonna use like one or two. Can't go wrong with little scallions. We got the kimchi. We got our cabbage, all right? Beautiful cabbage. We got a nice little, look at a little cutie pie. We got a nice little Miller little Pony Boy here. And we're gonna add that with some water to poach the hot dogs, okay? Yes, you heard it here, probably not first, but I like to poach a hot dog and then give it a little color. Thank you, Lord of Death, for hanging. Where is the Lord of Death? Bill, we got a problem.
Dude, is he still in the garlic outside?
He's still there. Yeah.
We gotta go get him.
Come with me. He better be there, bud. You think he's still in here? Fingers crossed, Bill.
Dude, he's right there.
Oh, that's our guy, Lord of Death, hanging in the garlic. What's up, baby? He's been in there for weeks. Oh, jolly good. You got his vitamin D. He's set. He's ready to get back. Lord of Death never looked better. Sharp, baby. Front and center. He's going next to Jerry today, boy. We're making kimchi pickle relish hot dogs. All right, wanted to fill you in. I did a whole rant. I thought you were there. All things are back and normal in the world. We got all the makings for our kimchi pickle relish hot dog. Let me get our little poaching liquid going for the dogs, for our soggies. What do you call them, sogies?
Soggies.
Soggies?
I think that's what
You don't even know. We're gonna add some water. You know, what is that? A couple cups, quart, who cares? Next, we have our little Pony Boy, a little Miller, a little nip, little yum. Add that for some flavor. A little dirt in the water for our little dirty, little dirty dog, you. Put that baby right in there. Let's get a little dirt going in there, baby. For good measure, just for fun, a little furikake. Just for fun, dirty water. We're gonna add a little flavor, but that's gonna be our little poaching water. You can just do it in straight water. You can do it in wine. You can do it in Kool-Aid if you wanted to. It doesn't matter, to be honest. So let's put the dogs right in. Let them come up to temperature. The reason why I like to cook a hot dog like this is because it keeps it having that like nice snappy texture. They're great grilled, it's a hot dog, right? It's kind of good, however. But I like bringing it up so it's hot inside without busting. You put it on a hot skillet or on a hot grill when they split. It's good and all, but you're letting out a lot of that moisture and fat. You really want to keep that stuff all locked inside. So poaching it before you do a nice little gentle crisp up, little sear job. That's a nice for me. As that goes, let's make our kimchi pickle relish. So we got scallions, one bunch, and this stuff is great. You make this stuff, you know, it's good on fish, on chicken, it's good on anything, right? Yeah, nothing crazy. We'll do some fine, some thick. I like a little mixed texture, all right? That goes right in the old bowl. Next up, we got our pickle. Full sour, crunchy, half sour is a great idea. And I'm just gonna cut them into nice little like, you know, like little tiny cubes. So I have it there, and then just cutting little slits into it, and just put it into a nice small little medium dice there. Next, let's hit it with some of the cabbage. I'm just gonna take off a nice little chunk of the top green there. Let's do cubes, little kind of same thing as the pickles, a little bit bigger. And I like folding this in. What we're gonna do next is chop up the kimchi. And I like different textures of the same type of cabbage, right? Where you have fresh, crunchy, mixing with that funky, mushed out umami kimchi. So that right in the bowl. And here's what I was thinking. I was thinking a little bit of mushroom, but I'm not sure. Let me think. Maybe just a little coinage. Just a really delicious, kind of earthy, tender, meaty. They're freaking great. They're great. You know what? We're gonna mix that right into. Boom. We're gonna do a little bit of the kimchi. Let's get right into it. So what's great about this kimchi, it's got the carrots in it, scallions, garlic, the hot Korean pepper flake, and we're gonna use, what is that, about a cup. And it's kind of small already. I did this with a really fine chopped up cabbage. I want it when you bite it to have not be falling out or all over the place or having to like chew through cabbage. So I kind of want to let it be all little bite size. And let's add that right in. Next up, the juice of the lemon. Turn that down to a low. Just a nice little, bring it up to a simmer and then let it hang out. Our herbs, parsley, cilantro, fine stems and all. You know, it don't bother me at all from the cilantro. And this is optional. If you don't want to fill it up with herbs, don't do it. But I think it's going to go nicely. Now I'm going to add a little mayonnaise, all right? Added a little bit of garlic scapes. It's hard not to. I know I've been using them a lot. Such an easy way to get a big garlic flavor. So that's what that little green is. Chopped up, minced up garlic scapes. We're going to add, oh God, let's just add it all. Let's mix this up and see how it goes. I think we need a little more kimchi in there. We had about a cup. Let's double that. Let's do that much more, a little bit more. Because I want that kimchi to come through, that funky, umami, crunchy, sour kind of like, because I love sauerkraut on a hot dog. And this is just like a more flavorful, spicy sauerkraut, basically. Just gonna drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of fat on there, kind of help just carry all the flavor. Nice little balance of it. I feel like it needed it. It wasn't the wettest of kimchis, and that was intentional. I didn't want it to sog out the bread or make a huge mess. I wanted kind of like a tight relish, kind of like a little riff on a classic pickle relish. Now we cleaned up, we'll mix this together. Let's give it a little taste. Wait a minute, a little spice. It's delightful. On a fatty little hot dog. Oh, Bobby, you're gonna like this. Let's let that hang out. Get happy. All right, let's pop the top on. Bob, I gotta get you these new Yeti bowls. Stackable. Lid snaps right on like the freaking cups. Look at that. You got something stinky, you're gonna put it in the fridge. I love these things, I freaking love them. I'm gonna let this hang out room temp. We'll let it hang out right here. All right, let's go toast up the buns and get this little tasty little number going here. And I don't wanna toast them, just give them a little kiss of heat here. Oh yeah, man, warming up the bread really just brings it back to life, you know? While that's doing that, let's pull a couple dogs, drip dry, right on my little landing pad with a little paper towel. When we go to put these in the cast iron, we're gonna add a little bit of oil, and oil and water don't mix. Nice little plump hot dogs. Hot as heck, all the way through. My fingers are burning. That's what we're looking for. Hot, look, they look like they're not even cooked, but look, they're steaming. Next, a little olive oil, just a little skadooch, nothing crazy. These are nice and dried off. I just want to bite them. I just want to eat them like that. Let's save one that eat just like that. Let's go. Let's get the party started. Ooh. And again, that's why I dried them off. So we don't get big splatter jobs. And this is going to happen quick, all right, because we're already cooked. And hot dogs are already cooked when you get them. So we're just going to try to put a little, you know, people like a little crisp on the outside sometimes. As soon as you start seeing those liquids and juices starting to go, it's time to get out. We got a nice little crisp on the hot dogs, poached and crisp. So the inside is nice and juicy. Outside's got a nice little caramelization if you want. Let's build a couple dogs, shall we? Buns, hot, top split brioche, little potato brioche, right? What the heck? Look, we're gonna put that right in there. Classic, everybody knows how to do that. And then we're just gonna load it up with our kimchi relish. Look at that, I like that already. Chicago, New York, Korea, New Jersey, I don't care where you're at. Look at that, what is that, a lobster roll on top? What have we got going on? Holy smokes, holy Bob's bagels. This might be the best hot dog I've ever made in my life. Look at that thing. You can put that on a platter, pass that around at a freaking wedding. You know, stoked people would be if that was coming through at a wedding. Going. Oh my God, crunchy, funky, spicy. Dare I say, we did it again here. It's kind of a perfect hot dog topping. I like it a lot more than just straight up kimchi. Got that creaminess from that rampy, garlicky mayo. It's phenomenal. It doesn't need anything. Salty, acidic, fatty. The bun nailed it. I think you want a squishy bun on this one, all right? Don't go going crazy putting it on a baguette or something silly, but that's it, man. Kimchi relish hot dogs, try it out, and I love you. Mm-hmm. Wow!
We tilted down a little bit.
Oh, I can't, it's called gravity. I got food in my teeth.